Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder EAS&Weather here with your day 1 fire weather outlook. First off, I have my weather radio on in the background because I'm trying to capture snow squall warnings for parts of my region this morning, so don't be surprised if it goes off during the video at some point. Anyway, we have a critical fire weather risk today covering far southeastern Wyoming, west central Nebraska, and northeastern Colorado. And there's really only one city included in the critical fire weather risk today, which is Sterling, Colorado. Again, that critical fire weather risk today covers far southeastern Wyoming, west central Nebraska, and northeastern Colorado. And there are two elevated fire weather risks today covering parts of east central Wyoming, far southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, far northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado. And another elevated fire weather risk today covers northeastern New Mexico, northwestern Texas, the Oklahoma Panhandle, and that's about it. So, in synopsis, upper ridging will generally prevail across the plains states as a mid-level trough ejects into the Atlantic and a cut-off upper-low meanders eastward over the Baja Peninsula today. An embedded mid-level impulse will traverse the upper ridge over the central Rockies, supporting surface-lee troughing over the high plains region. Here I'm a little congested. Across the Central High Plains corridor, guidance consensus depicts widespread 20+ mile/hour sustained west-northwesterly surface winds with downslope flow for at least a few hours during the afternoon. By peak heating, relative humidity may decrease to 15% along the Colorado, Wyoming, and Nebraska border. When considering dry fuels with the aforementioned stronger sustained winds in this area, critical highlights appear warranted. Farther south, across northeastern New Mexico, into the northern Texas Panhandle, downslope flow will support 15+ mile/hour sustained west-southwesterly surface winds amid 20 to 25% relative humidity for at least a few hours this afternoon. Such conditions warrant the maintenance of elevated highlights given at least marginally dry fuels over the southern high plains. So, dry air will overspread the Florida Panhandle in association with the reinforcement of surface high pressure over the eastern CONUS. Relative humidity may dip below 30% over much of the peninsula, with lower values possible locally. Surface wind fields are expected to be relatively weak, precluding fire weather highlights this outlook. Still, the dry air and receptive fuels will promote localized wildfire spread potential. So anyway, that's your day 1 fire weather outlook. Stay safe and vigilant in these areas today. Stay safe and vigilant in the elevated and critical fire weather risk today. And, if I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fire can start and spread quickly. So please avoid outdoor burning in these areas. Please avoid outdoor burning. And do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground, even if they're not lit, because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark is all it takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. So, anyway, and make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away. So, stay safe in those areas today, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.